Hello everybody, welcome back to This Type Garage. Hope you've all had a good few weeks. Sorry I've been gone so long, just kind of taking a little bit of a break. Anyway, refreshing. Alright, so, as you can tell by today's title, we're making a hay spear for the back of the Statesman. And actually, I'm going to start it back up and drop the 3-point hitch. Tell you what, let me go ahead and fire it up and we'll drop it down. Alright, see you in a minute. Alright, job's done. So here's what we have. Now this will sometimes push down a little bit further, so we gotta go by that. I don't really know. Let's see if I lift back up on this. Well, yeah, I guess we can go by that. Yeah, I guess we can do that. So, yeah, we're gonna build a hay spear, and actually, well, let's do this. So I took a hay bale, because we got 4 square bales, because it's from when we do grass seeding, we have them. But yeah, blah, 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 you get the idea. So, measure the hay bale when it's sitting down, and they're roughly a foot high. Some maybe about an inch or two higher, and some maybe a little bit lower, but generally a foot. So I need to build this spear so it's 6 inches off the ground. So we'll extend this out. Okay. So if we go up to our tractor, we find that our tractor has it here. Oh, roughly we'll say 10 inches. Now, take in mind when you go through the ditches and everything, it's going to make a bit of a difference. Now, if my guesstimation is correct, this is a 4-inch stroke on that. So, if we have a hay bale and it is at 6 inches, it should go to 10 inches when we lift up. That's the idea. So, what I'll do real quick is we're now at roughly 10 1/4. And I probably should start the tractor, but if not, I got a battery charger. Okay. And then here, we're at 14 roughly. So you figure all in all, it raised it about 4 inches, like I said. So yeah. If we drop the hay spear down, like I said, we gotta drop it down some. So now it's about 11 inches, but once you actually push down on it, it goes down a little bit lower. I'm going to go ahead and round up some material. I happen to have some junk in the shop that I'm not using, so I figured, well, better time to use it. So that is what we're going to go ahead and do. Yeah. All right, let me get the materials, and then we'll work on taking that off with the handy-dandy impact. So yeah, let's get to it. Oh yeah, and it's currently 4:14. We'll say 4:15. By the time I turn the camera off and shut my big mouth. Alright, so I gathered up some material. We got this here angle iron. We got this, which I have no idea if these are actually going to get used. We have this to make gussets if we need to. And we have here an actual I have an old dump trailer. So, doggone it, I forgot to measure that part. Well, it'll be good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make these, I'm going to take this and measure all the way across, and then we'll cut it directly in the middle. And yeah, I'm going to clean this up a little bit because I don't know. So yeah, I need to make a custom decal for this. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning this stuff up. I'm not going to video that. I'm going to do this in sections. That last one I did with all the... No, take that back. Or was it the last one? Yeah, I think it was. Nope, that was Impact. The last one I did where I did a bunch of cutscenes. Camera battery went... I went through it. So, yeah, this time I'm going to try and take a little more time so I can actually show you a little bit more. So, this is going to be step 1. Cleaning everything up. I'm going to clean this up for now. These are pretty much good and clean. And plus, with the welder I'm using, it's flux core. I don't have the argon hookup. And other thing is a stick welder. Neither one of those I really have to worry about anything being real. Actually, this stuff could be painted up. Just clean enough of an area for ground, clean enough of an area to get it started, and it'll burn the paint and it'll be fine. I mean, it's not the best thing. I'm not at all saying you can get away with it. I'm just saying you can, but, you know, if you want something real nice, clean it up. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and get cleaning. Oh, this is exciting. Now, the downside, if I had the money, I'd have a metal lathe somewhere here in the shop, a small one, and it wouldn't be hard to make these spears, but because I don't, I'm going to have to take this and grind it down probably on this. So my grinding wheel is going to be shot by the end of this video, probably. Well, I don't know, it may not be, take that back. But I may have to, I'm going to try and go evenly with it so I can use it all up at the same time. Alright, first time making spears. I've never actually done this before. I'm going to try and get them nice and sharp. The only reason I want them sharp is so it'll be easier, so they'll pop right into the bail. Just to make things a little bit easier. Alright, everybody, it's currently 4:49. So we've got the spears made up. And that's what they look like. So now I'm getting ready to cut out this piece here. So I'm going to make it so it butts right up to this, and then what I might do is after I get it put on there, I might end up welding a gusset, but I don't know, because like I said, I want to make it universal. So yeah, we got this part, and we're ready to get it ready for that, and I'm going to cut this out. If it works, then we'll figure out what size holes are there, and just because it's quicker, we'll just plasma cut it real quick. It's not perfect, but hey, I don't care as long as it does what I need to do. Now the cuts aren't going to look really great, just because the plasma cutter, I mean, unless you're really good and dead straight, it's kind of a pain. So yeah, and then we have a little bucket here to catch everything. So, I'm going to set y'all up because I've never showed y'all the plasma cutter, and we're going to get to plasma cutting. So yep, that's plasma cutting. I'm going to go ahead and get this part fitted up. Then I'll go ahead and cut the other piece of angle iron. And once these are done, it's basically just a matter of getting the holes put in them, finding the right size bolts. If I can't find the bolts, I'll rig up something. And then taking these and making a mount for these. Alright everybody, it's currently 6 o'clock. So, I got this one here already done. I got the pointed part on it and everything. And what I did is I notched out the tube with the plasma cutter, put it in there, welded it in, welded the tube to this. Down here we have another little, like a gusset. So this way, if there's too much weight, it'll just push up on this. Angle iron, cut that so it fit up into here. Put 2 holes in it with the plasma cutter and then drilled them out so they're a little bit nicer. Put them all together and yeah. So all I'm going to let you do now is make one more and then we'll go test it out. Should be exciting. See you then. Well everybody, it's not perfect, but we have ourselves a set of spears, which is really nice. So we got this one here, this one here. I did, like I said on this one too, I did put a little gusset so that if it does decide to bend, it's not going to bend by much. Which I don't see these bending and breaking. Not unless my welds break, which I mean I have had that happen before. It's one of them things. I'm still learning, so you know, but anyway, and I found out that let's see if y'all can get that. Anyway, don't do something too small on the bench grinder, because what'll happen, it'll grab something and pull it down. I was doing something, my finger got too close, pulled down in there, chipped some of my fingernail off. I am very blessed because because what could have, that's the best case scenario. Well, I guess the best is not what happened, but that's the best case scenario. What could have happened is my finger could have went down in here and into here, and I could have chopped my finger off. Which actually I didn't really think about that until now, so yeah, okay. But yeah, now what we're going to do is we're going to take y'all up to the farm, well, where the hay bales are. And we're going to test this thing out. The hay bales do weigh a lot, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. It took me roughly about 2 hours to mock up the first one, and that counted making both spears. Because now, good thing I just said that, it is 6:46. So, sorry about the sun there for a minute. Yeah. I roughly got 3 hours in this. But the second one went along real fast. I knew all my measurements and everything. Didn't have to really figure out anything. Got it all done. I did improvise some things, make it a little bit better. But yeah, both the spheres are nice and smooth here at the ends. I am going to paint these up. I'm not sure what. The nice thing about these is if I ever did, because I know you can get, I mean, not that we'll ever get one, a small round baler, I mean, a really, really small one, makes bales probably about the size of that tire, if even that size. I can just take one of these off, if let's say I have a front loader or something, and just use one of them. So eventually, which is why I want to make them like I did, when I get the Ingersoll running again with a new engine, if we do the front end loader, it's going to take a bit to figure everything out, but if we do the front end loader, I'm going to make an adapter so that these slide onto the front loader. So that'll be a part like this on the loader, and then I can hook these things up to it, and we can haul some hay bales with it. So yeah, at that point we can stack. And then I'm planning on, maybe if I like this enough, I'm making a tow behind trailer, just throw these on there so that I can carry something down the road. So yeah, it's a lot of different ideas going on in my head, but I made them so that they can adapt onto anything as long as it's got that piece of metal like that, which I can pick up. I know where to get them. So yeah, alright. We actually did not use this piece. We actually used these. And actually, I figured on using this and not this. But it turns out we didn't use this. We just needed this. And I had some scraps down in the bucket. That's how we got those little pieces there. But yeah, I'm going to take you up there. We're going to test it on the hay bale. Let's get to it. Alright, everybody, so I'd say that's quite a success. That was the second run. On the first run, for one, this tarp blew up noise. I had to put this down, so that was bad. But anyway, so yes. First run, I'm not sure if you can see it, but over here, we did drag the hay bale a little bit. So what I did this time is I came up behind it, and I dropped it down and pushed. And because there's like that little bit of play, so I mean, all I have to do is push down, maybe hop off, push down, and then lift the bale. It's not bad. But yeah, I mean, it slid on here, came back off. This actually is not in the way. Hooked right up to this. And this bale is wet, by the way, so it's really, really heavy. But it lifted up fine. Did exactly what I wanted to. Now, I guess I'll show them to you. Normally I would put this on YouTube. But being I'm already up here, they're not mine. They're not mine, okay? They're more moms and sisters, okay? So that's the way it is. It's not mine. I'm just practicing with the hay bales. They're up here, so that's why I'm up here. But we do have two little rabbits. We got this one, which is called Cream Puff. And then we got this one we call Thumper. Which that one's, I think, a mini Rex. And then this one's just Holland Lop, I think. Hello. But anyway, so, yeah. It works. And I'm very happy. Now, do I think I can handle two bales in the condition they're in now? No. It's going to bend it to snot. I can promise that. Because these bales weigh a bit right now. Not unless this was dried out some since the last time I picked it up. But, yeah, it does not lighten up. This one I think is probably just as wet. I can check it. Yeah, so when they're dry, they're not actually too bad. But then when they're dry, I can hopefully pick up two of them. But the reason I built this was we can haul the hay bales around, because I know we're probably getting a lot more of these. We can haul the hay bales around. Another thing I can use this for is if we ever do anything else, so we can just spear through it, pick it up, and load it. I don't know what that is, but we'll figure it out. The other nice thing is, like I said, besides this is gonna be nice when we do grass seed. We can carry two bales at a time, hopefully. If not, I'll be the first to know. But eventually, when we get a loader put on one of the tractors, and we can put these on the loader, we can take these hay bales and stack them. So that'll be nice. And at that point, I may either keep these for the next project, or I'll just get something entirely different, or let me rephrase that, I'll build something entirely different. But I will be honest, it would be nice to have a metal lathe. To be honest with you, I don't think I actually need to point these up like I did, but that's how the real ones are, so that's why I did these ones the same way. Just to make it all the same. So, yeah. Well, I gotta put this bell on top of that bell now. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you next time on Jay's Top Garage. Thanks for watching, y'all.